Ever wonder how your favorite app seems to know exactly what you'll love? Like, how does it guess that perfect book, song, or product you didn't even realize you needed? Today, we're diving into a cutting-edge system called RecGPT that's rewriting the rules of recommendation technology. Let's break down how it works and why it's a game changer. Traditional recommendation systems are like old-school detectives. They rely on hidden clues, like what you've clicked or bought before, to make guesses. But here's the problem: they're stuck in a loop. They only see what you've already done, not what you might like. That's where RecGPT steps in, using AI to think more like a human. RecGPT is all about balancing two superpowers: semantic understanding, what items mean, and collaborative patterns, what others like. Imagine you're at a bookstore. The system doesn't just say, people who bought this also like that. It also thinks, this user loves mystery novels with a twist, so let's find something fresh but familiar. Let's walk through the process. First, RecGPT digs into your digital footprint, the clicks, searches, and purchases you've made over time. But here's the twist: it's not just about raw data. It filters out the noise, like random clicks, to focus on what really shows your interests. Think of it as cleaning up a messy room to find the hidden treasure. To handle massive amounts of data, RecGPT uses a clever trick called behavioral sequence compression. It's like summarizing a 100-page novel into a few key paragraphs. By grouping similar actions, like clicked on or purchased, and focusing on the most meaningful ones, it fits all that info into the brain of an AI model. This makes the system faster and more accurate. Then comes the magic: task alignment. RecGPT trains its AI in stages, like a student learning a subject step by step. First, it masters basic skills, like identifying key details in your behavior. Then, it uses advanced reasoning to spot patterns, like realizing you love eco-friendly products. Finally, it evolves on its own, refining its guesses over time. Once it understands your tastes, RecGPT predicts item tags. Think of them as digital labels that capture what you might like. These tags aren't just random. They're tied to real-world data, like how often similar users engaged with an item. Then the system matches these tags to products, balancing what's relevant and what's popular. But here's the cherry on top: RecGPT doesn't just recommend, it explains. Ever get a suggestion and wonder, why this? Now the system tells you. It might say, we think you'll love this because you've shown interest in sustainable brands, and this product has a 4.8-star rating from eco-conscious buyers. So what's the takeaway? RecGPT is a glimpse into the future of AI, where recommendations feel personal, transparent, and almost human. It's not just about what you've done, it's about what you could love. And that's a game changer. Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into how AI is reshaping the digital world, hit subscribe. Stay curious, and let's keep exploring the science behind the tech. Ever wonder why your phone seems to get you? It's not magic, it's a clever system working overtime. Let's break it down. Imagine you're in a library and you ask for a book on ancient Egypt. The librarian doesn't just hand you any book. They compare your request to thousands of others, filtering out irrelevant matches. That's basically what this AI model does. At the heart of this is a technique called contrastive learning. Think of it like training a friend to be a better shopper. If you've ever clicked on a hiking backpack, the model learns to favor similar items, like a durable, lightweight pack, while avoiding ones that don't fit, like a school bag with a cartoon character. It's not just about matching keywords. It's about learning the subtle differences that make one item right for you and another not. But here's the twist: it doesn't stop there. The model also pays attention to categories. If you're into outdoor gear, it won't mix up a hiking backpack with a school one. How? It compares items within the same category, like different hiking packs, to find what's similar, and across categories, like a backpack versus a bookshelf, to spot what's not. It's like a librarian who knows exactly where to place every book, so you don't end up with a mystery novel in the cooking section. Now here's where it gets really smart. When it's time to recommend something, RecGPT doesn't just rely on one clue. It balances two signals: what you've done before and what the item means. Imagine a slider where you can shift focus, like choosing between a gift for a friend, prioritizing their style, or exploring new hobbies, prioritizing the item's features. This flexibility lets the same model adapt to different needs, whether you're shopping for a specific purpose or just browsing. But how does it explain its choices? That's where the real innovation kicks in. By combining these signals, the model can say things like, we recommend this backpack because you love outdoor adventures. It's not just guessing, it's connecting the dots between your past behavior and the item's meaning. So next time you see a recommendation that feels just right, remember, it's the result of a system that's learning, adapting, and even explaining itself. And as these technologies evolve, they're not just making suggestions. They're creating experiences that feel personal, relevant, and surprisingly human. Stay curious, and let's keep uncovering the science behind the tech you use every day. Ever wonder why your phone seems to get you? It's not magic, it's a clever system working overtime. Let's break it down. Imagine you're in a library and you ask for a book on ancient Egypt. The librarian doesn't just hand you any book. They compare your request to thousands of others, filtering out irrelevant matches. That's basically what this AI model does. Here's the trick: it's trained using contrastive learning. Think of it like a detective comparing two clues. When you search for something, the model looks at examples of good recommendations, like that perfect book about hieroglyphs, and bad ones, maybe a cookbook titled Ancient Egypt, Bread Recipes. By studying the differences, it learns to spot what's relevant. The method. Researchers fed the model massive datasets, think millions of user interactions, and taught it to rank results based on context. It's like giving it a treasure map, with X marks the spot for accurate answers. And the results. Users found what they needed faster, with fewer dead ends. So next time you type a query, picture this. A team of algorithms is hard at work, fine-tuning your experience. It's not just about data, it's about making sense of it all. Stay curious and remember, every swipe, click, and search is part of a bigger, smarter story.